Hello. Today we're going to do a kaleidoscopic portrait with the clone stamp tool. And so in order to get to this tutorial, we're going to go to Home. We're going to go to Browse Tutorials. And we will go to under Photo Editing, All Categories, Beginner. And this will be under Add Visual Effects. And it's this one right there. Make a kaleidoscopic portrait with the clone stamp tool. So let's start this tutorial and see how we do here with this. Put this over here. And we're going to slide this over here a little bit. Maybe we'll even make this a tiny bit smaller so we can see our effects. Okay, so we're going to select the clone stamp tool. If this one is already selected, click on another tool and then click on it again so that it knows you actually selected this. Move this over here a little bit. So I like to right click on it. There's the clone stamp tool. We're going to change this to 380. So let's just change that to 380. And we'll click there. And then it says in the hardness to 0. So let's click this hardness to 0. Okay. Hardness to 0. And let's go next. Now we're going to open up the mode menu and set the blend mode to exclusion. Click next. So right up here, we're going to go to exclusion right there. Exclusion under the mode. Now that we have that, we can click next. And now let's make sure this one right here is unchecked. Uncheck the option for align. So make sure that this one is unchecked, which it is. Click next to continue. It says now use this. Let's see. Now we're going to go to layer, choose new, and layer via copy. So go layer, new, layer via copy. And the shortcut for that is Command J. Command J or layer via copy. So now that we have that, we see another layer that's been produced. The same, it's basically duplicated the background, okay? And right here it says Option plus click on the Mac or Alt plus click on the Windows. So we're going to click on the model's face with the Option being held down. And we want to, this is where it's going to pull the image from. So it's very important that we pull from here. This area will be copied when you click to use the tool again. Click next to continue. So with my Option key, I'm going to hold down Option and then give one click on the mouse. Okay, so now I sampled that. So now we see that is going to be copied wherever we want to put it. So click next. Now it says click to the right of the woman's hand to stamp the copy source pixels. Do this 7 or 8 more times in a circular pattern around the model to create the initial kaleidoscope effect. Click next. So right here, we're just going to go around here 7 or 8 times. There we go. Now we can even come up with a little one there too. Let's click next. Let's see. The line option you unchecked earlier configures the clone stamp to always copy from the initial sample source point. Ah, okay, yeah. So that's important. This allows you to copy the model's face each time you click with the tool. Click next to continue. Ah, that's really key because otherwise it's going to try to move the cursor wherever you go. The exclusion blend mode inverts some of the colors of the copy detail depending on the color and brightness of the underlying image. This produces a bold, contrasted look. Click next to continue. So we see how that really looks kind of unique. Continue to stamp around the image to add the kaleidoscopic effect. Try covering some of the empty areas of the background. Click next to continue. So we could even go down here a little bit. Go there a little bit. And I wonder what happens if we go smaller, just experimenting. Ah, yeah, okay. So you could kind of, you want to get a smaller effect. Kind of fit in here just a little bit. There, that's kind of cool. So I just add a little bit more in there, whatever I think needs. So there you go. And if you're going to turn this one in, for me, in the assignment, make sure that, well, first of all, if you want all the layers there, save this as a Photoshop file. So to save it as a Photoshop file, you could save it to your Creative Cloud, and I could call this make a kaleidoscopic portrait. You go like that, save that to the cloud as a PSD, and then also if you're going to upload it, you want to save a copy, save on your computer, and it's already got that name. Make sure you know where it's going. I want to set this to actually downloads. Downloads is where I want it to go, and I'm going to label this right here, change it to a JPEG. That's very important. And then save. And then the quality of 8 is fine. Anywhere from 6, 7, and 8 is fine for the internet, you know, especially if it's not a big deal. Okay, there you go. Have some fun with that.